Hey, this is Dr. Raley. Haven't had a movie in a long time, so this one is on summertime safety. And this is just some of the things I talk about on my blog and in the office if you come in. But for you all who haven't been in this summer, let's look at some of the things that we need to, that you all need to think about for your kids this summer. Okay, here we go. The first thing that we want to talk about, insect repellent. Now, I recommend things that have DEET in them, 10 to 15% or something like that. And so this Family Care Off is a nice one. Right there it has DEET 15%. That one's just fine. Remember when you put on the insect repellents, once a day is fine. This is okay for kids 6 months and older. Now there's also this backwoods cutter that has a different, this one has a DEET 23%. This one is probably a little bit more than you'd want to do on your babies, but I bet your bigger kids, you know, your kids 4 and 5, they'd be all right with that. But most of the studies have shown, unless you get to DEET concentration, at least 10% and maybe even 15%, you're not going to be that effective. Some of you all may have had some luck with the Avon Skin So Soft or an organic insect repellent. But most of the studies show that those are not really that effective. Along with the insect repellent, the other thing you need to worry about is sunburn. And so I like these two products right here. I put on the Neutrogena Sensitive Skin every morning, all the time. If you'll notice, if you can see the label there, it has UVA and UVB protection. And SPF 30 is adequate for your children. I would start at 4 to 6 months of age. Obviously, I try to have sun protection with a hat or a canopy or something, but if your kids are going to be out, let's do a little bit of sunscreen. And so that is SPF 30 and UVA and UVB protection. Another nice product that I have seen is this Banana Sport Dry Block. This is pretty cool because this is more like a powder, so the cream is not that cold. Our kids seem to tolerate that significantly better than to do those cold creams that come out. All right, so we talked about insect repellent, we talked a little bit about sunblock, and the next is preventing swimmer's ear. Now, I don't know how many of your kids swim, hopefully all of them, or at least enjoy it, but the ones, especially the bigger kids who are 5 or 6, they may be more prone to something called otitis externa, or swimmer's ear, and that's an infection of the outer ear canal. One way that you can help prevent swimmer's ear infection is by, at the end of the day, taking a little bit of this white vinegar like you see here, and also adding some rubbing alcohol, mixing the two together, and then kind of adding, like getting a syringe or that little blue bulb and flushing the ears out each evening before they get in the shower or the bath. Remember, half vinegar, half alcohol should help take care of those summertime swimmer ear infection, or called otitis externa. I hope everyone's having a good summer. As you can see out there, there's a lot of mosquitoes out around where I live, and this is our swimming pool here, and so we obviously have pool safety at our house. And in fact, for you all who've wanted to know what one of these pool nets look like, this is what one looks like. It's all wrapped up, but it's not a very good picture of what it looks like when it's across the pool. But this is what we use for pool safety. Instead of having a fence, we put the pool net over. It sits flush to the pool and is tight, and it's nice protection for our baby. All right, I hope you guys have a nice summer. Be careful out there, and enjoy the next 6 weeks before school starts.